good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching me from all over the world. But always today, if today is your first time of watching me, please kindly share this video, subscribe to this channel and on your notification. Of course, yes, in Delta State, the women of Delta State, as you can see it on your screen, have tripped out in mass and protest about the kidnapping of their people, buying their people in Delta State by Fulani Herdsmen. They have crying to the governor of Delta State and the Nigeria government. As it is currently now, they hardly goes to farm to go and farm. Their husbands cannot go to farm any longer, and you can see the numbers of quantums of numbers of women outside here protesting about the Fulani Herdsmen. This is similar situation that also happened in Enugu, where women came out in numbers and cried out to their governor of Enugu, Peter Mba. Even up to today, nothing has been done about it. The Fulani men have taken over Enugu State in as much that their husband are now afraid to go to farm. Their children is being raped. The women are being pied in one way or the other by these Fulani herdsmen who have taken it upon themselves to destroy this very country called Nigeria. And here you are, you hear somebody from governor of Southeast, which is Oludo, who is chasing after cloud and say, oh, the people who are committing this atrocity, 99 of them are Igbos and all that. Of course, we are not seeing from all this, even Delta State everywhere, where they are terrorizing, that we don't have indigenous that are involved. But we can't shy away from the truth that these Fulani men also are committing a lot of atrocity in our bushes. And that's why we keep saying it, that a lot of things has to be done about this issue. If you can see today in Nigeria today, the cost of food item in Nigeria today, these guys are also contributing to it, what is happening. Nigerians can no longer go to market and buy food to feed their family today. It's as a result, it's part of the contribution of this word Fulani herdsmen who busy terrorizing all the regions, chasing people out of the bushes. They have occupied the bushes. I've contributed to it massively because as it is now, many farmers are now afraid to go to farm. They cannot go to farm again to go and plant. If you don't plant, how can you harvest? And these are the things these people are causing. I will allow you people to watch the video, how these people have frustrated the women of Delta and they have came out in number. And this is what we are seeing. It's all about jumping to APC. It's not about deceiving people. You fooled all the platform that brought you. You say, oh, South is now belong to APC. But what are you doing to make people to say, oh, at least you have aligned with the federal government. The federal government will help you in one way or the other to make sure you to bring in security to the South, to make sure you should bring the security to the to Delta State. As we speak now, Edo State is even worse. You will have people from Uromi in part of Edo State. They will tell you that their land is being sealed, that they cannot even go out from their comfort zone because of these Fulani herdsmen who have taken over everywhere. They buy them, they rape them, they kidnap them, they do all manner of things in Benin environs, and the Delta State is now another hot kick right now. You can see all these things that the federal government need to stand up and do the needful. And that's why we are saying that the only solution to this problem now is let's go back to regional government. This is the regional government where Ojukwu himself and the rest of them, they agree in Ghana, in Aburi called in Ghana. So the best way for Nigeria forward, for we to be one united Nigeria, is by regional government. I will tell you fact that in 1967 that this agreement were reached by the few individuals who hold that meeting in Ghana, where Yakubu Gowon was privileged to be the head of state then Ojukwu, the rest of them who represented the Usman, Castina, the Johnson and something like that, who represented the Southwest here and all that. But it was unfortunate that Yakubu Gowon allowed himself to be used by the British and few individuals who fed him with all lies and told him that if you allow the regional government to hold and go by what Ojukwu is suggesting, that the central will be too weak for you to govern. And today we can see the center is strong. In strong of the center, what have we achieved? We are most least in Africa now. Nobody's talking about Nigeria. Before now, you see Ghana, Togo, the rest of them, they are in Ghana. Everybody is seeking for greener pasture. But reverse is the case. We can see that we're now a threat to Africa, whereby even Ghana here are now telling us Nigeria must go. Everybody know what they want to associate with Nigeria. Even in diaspora, we see few months ago where Donald Trump invited Africa country for business negotiation. Nigeria was being snubbed. Nigeria was not invited. It was not invited, and this.
Face more demonstrations.
We have a pain. The Herdsmen are disturbing us. They are fighting us. They are not allowing us to do our normal business, the farm that we are doing. They are raping our women, our guests. So our housemen, they cannot even go to the bush to do anything.
The government, the House of Assembly has another law that open grazing is prohibited. And if the open grazing is prohibited...
For security reasons, we don't want to mention anybody's name, but we want to ensure that what we are advocating for is
Face more demonstrations.
We have a pain. The Herdsmen are disturbing us. They are fighting us. They are not allowing us to do our normal business, the farm that we are doing. They are raping our women, our guests. So our housemen, they cannot even go to the bush to do anything.
The government, the House of Assembly has another law that open grazing is prohibited. And if the open grazing is prohibited, what?
This is self-made problem we have caused by ourselves. We knew how these Fulani herdsmen will be invited to Nigeria, right? All in the name of to grab power. And that's why I abide by the word of the former DSS saying the 80% of insecurity in Nigeria are being caused by Nigerian politicians. Now, where will it go from? Let's go back to the Boko Haram in the north, who have leveraged the north, who have destroyed the north, just because this one center should not be weak. Which I'm going, in this particular video, I will be going to tell you how Yakubu Gowon caused the Biafra war. It was never Ojukwu that caused it. It was Yakubu Gowon. Because if he has never defaulted that agreement they have in Aburi Accord in Ghana, I think what we are facing today, we will not face it. Take a case study of Boko Haram. How did the Boko Haram come into existence in the north? It was still through politicians who feel that this is the only way that they can use to kick the another person in and put pressure so that people will no longer believe the sitting government and so that they can come in. Play. That's how Boko Haram came into existence. But you can see the atrocity Boko Haram have caused in Nigeria today. To the extent that even military base now is now a way of them penetrating military base. They buy our soldier anyhow. They take what belongs to Nigeria. And you see the sophisticated arms they are using today, even Nigeria armies does not even have to use. And here, right, some people are still clapping that everything is right in Nigeria. A situation whereby Boko Haram will be arrested after 1 year. You say you put them in rehabilitation center, they have repented, you injected them to Nigeria security. And these are the same guys who are also giving the informations to the Boko Haram. We saw many places now whereby the Nigerian soldiers are being intercepted, trying to deliver weapons to the Boko Haram. Even as a result of you are not treating your own soldier very well. Cry of soldier now. I will show you the video. Also show you the video here where they are saying that they can no longer take this anymore. If Tinubu can pay Super Falcon $100,000, the Tigress $100,000, which if you convert it's almost 150 million, above 150 million for each, just because they perform their duty. The same way Nigeria soldiers who have laid their lives, forgetting their children, their wife, they are in the bushes, paying the ultimate sacrifice for the country, but it was very difficult for Nigeria to pay them back. The corporal or those who are just entering, they were in the bushes, they have deprived them, they are in the coal and all that. The amount of them, their salary is not even up to 200,000. And most of them, the first month they enter, their life is being ended by these Boko Harams. And they throw their wife and their children into suffering. Nobody care about them anymore, about their wife, about the children they left behind. How can you, in this manner, how can you defeat the so-called Boko Haram? Come to the Fulani Herdsmen. Before 2015, we were with Fulani. Nigeria Fulani were peaceful. We are going out with cane to control their cows in order to not to go into people farm and all that. We are managing the situations. Not until 2015, where a certain group of people believe that they can pursue Jonathan out of power by all means, doing all available means. They don't care the repercussions, threatening, giving all type of word to scare Jonathan and to scare many people in that election, where they even said that if Jonathan forced himself on Nigeria by making himself the president of Nigeria, they will make the government ungovernable for him. And up to today, nobody asked him question. The same year, Obama, who backed that action up, just tried by all means to remove Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, back these people up. And today you can see that Fulani Herdsmen have captured the south. They are in the bushes. And this is the same thing as Nnamdi Kanu was saying, that a time like this will come where if they allow these Fulani Herdsmen will take over Nigeria, because all they want to conquer Nigeria and capture Nigeria. And that is exactly what they are trying to do. They feel that Nigeria is here for them to grab. And yet we wonder today Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody of the DSS over 2015 up to this very moment. 10 years down later, you don't have any evidence to nail this man. Let this man go. You don't allow him to go. What is the sin of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because he's an Igbo man. And that's why you can see a lot of people, bigotry, are still causing issues. Somebody like Ruby Abati, a high personal person that is giving information, teaching information to Nigerians on every day on the national television, will come out that the civil war have not ended. Trying to remember the wound, telling the North they must not forget that the civil war have not ended because Obi want to become president. What is the offense of Peter Obi? Just because Peter Obi is an Igbo man. And that's why here I keep saying that Igbos have been deleted from Nigeria. If they don't want them to be, let them leave and go and allow them to go on their own. That word alone, if Nigeria were to be a country that is governed by rules of law, Ruby Abati is supposed to be sacked from that this thing. He has been taking more than what he can chew these days. No wonder a very dark man bash on him, call him all manner of name. At this your age, at this your level, there are some words that is not supposed to be proceeding out of your mouth. You're supposed to be an elderly statesman now, but you coming out to voice this in this kind of manner that civil war have not ended. It's so shameful and so embarrassing. I've told you people that these people, when Showore came out and said that there is agenda between the Hausas and the Yorubas, that Igbo man will not be president of Nigeria, it's as if the young man does not know what he's saying. He knows. If you don't know what you're saying, don't you think that the federal government will have come for him? That why will he make that kind of statement? He should bring a proof. But because they might knew that maybe this young man he have the privilege to know about the information, nobody goes for him. And if you go by the things that is happening, what they are telling Obi, what they are making to be to realize, now just because Obi says he's going to go for 4 years, that's why Ruby Abati have the effrontery to be calling the civil war have not ended. When Tinubu came in and bring Muslim ticket, nobody talks anything. If Tinubu were to be in the shoe of Peter Obi, where Obi is the one ruling for 4 years, he wanted to come, won't he also make the same statement that is coming to spend 4 years, knowing fully that the South has spent 4 years, and after 8 years, they did not need to come back? What is the offense of Peter Obi in this issue? So as I'm talking to you that politicians are using every avenue, I believe that somebody like Ruby Abati might be on the payroll of some politicians now who are trying by all means to make use him to discredit some people. So if you go by this, and let's go to Southeast, where they feel IPOP is the one killing people, this and all that. It's all are the handworks of the politicians over there, right? Before 2015, the Southeast was still another peaceful region whereby you want to go and enjoy with your family. That's why you see every December, most of them, they travel home, they go and enjoy themselves with their family members and all that. All this killing and all that in the Southeast will not be heard going on those days. But the moment a certain people came in 2015, they feel cool, they want to come and revenge. They want to come and revenge. And they came in, they are manipulating art. The first to do is to make sure they go after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't forget that this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, many people are saying today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agitation did not start under Buhari government. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agitation have started right from Jonathan, but he was being ignored because then they were going out with their flag demanding that they want to go, which is their civil right. They feel that they are being intimidated, they feel that they are being marginalized, and the best thing for them is for them to leave this country called Nigeria. They are doing it peacefully, no guns, no and all that. But the moment Buhari came in and took it that he is going to take it in a violent way by going after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, arrest him as if that one is not enough, he prescribed IPOB as a terrorist organization. And people were questioning him then, you cannot just come and prescribe IPOB as a terrorist organization. You can see the atrocity Boko Haram have done in the north. But yet he refused to declare Boko Haram as a terrorist, so that they can face them squarely. The same you people who run Jonathan government down when Jonathan was using Hejirika to make sure that he put an end to this Boko Haram. You people ran to Obama, you people were making noise. Oh, Jonathan want to wipe away the north. Why are you killing all these people? Why are you killing? This is our defense and all that. You people you stop Jonathan by all means with the help of Obama. Now you are not describing your people as a terrorist organization. You say, oh, IPOB is a terrorist organization. All you do after that, you hear Operation Python dance in the southeast, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was being visited by Nigerian's army. And a lot of people die in that scene. It also happened to Sunday Igboho too, in the same Buhari regime. Whereas Fulani men under your regime, they are moving out with AK-47, seeing with videos. When any police arrest them before Jack, they will be released. This is how we get to where we are now. So if anybody sits on his comfort zone and say he doesn't know how we get there, why all these things, you should be able to know how we got here. Because you allow in some people who claim they are politicians, they have solution to your problem. You were misled, you were being misled because of tribe and religious this thing. You allow these people to come in, and that's how we got ourselves where we are today. Creating a problem is not always the problem, but how to solve the problem you created is always the problem. So you can see how everything, the situation of everything. To see in the same country where we have people who are supposed to voice out about what their people are doing. Somebody like Sultan of Sokoto, which Nigerians respected so much, most especially people from the north or the Muslim in Nigeria. But he has never one day stand up and call these people to others that we respect you people, Fulani people. We were living together before 2015. What has changed? What has gone wrong? Why is these people going with AK-47? Why are they buying people up and down? What is the aims? Is it to grab Nigeria? But they won't. The leaders over there will not address it. Or he have to tell Nigeria that social media is a terrorist organization because social media is what they are using. Or was it because they are using social media to expose the evil, the atrocity these people are doing, that you are telling the world that social media is a terrorist organization? If social media is a terrorist organization, you are also using a phone. You WhatsApp, you communicate with your children in abroad, your family. That means we are also a terrorist organization. I wonder sometimes when our leader, they come on here, they speak, I don't understand why, the way they reason. Of course, social media have its own disadvantage. People, there's nothing in this world that have advantage that does not have disadvantage. No matter how beautiful, no matter how better the thing is, it have the disadvantage, right? But you cannot shy away from what social media have done to us as a nation, what social media have done to our generation, and shy away from it because of the percentage that is not more than the advantage. And you say they should scrap social media as a terrorist organization. I will tell you that if it's not the help of social media today, this country will have not be a country called Nigeria, because these people will have overrun Nigerians. This country they call Nigeria, which have been already dried up by politicians, the social media that is helping a lot of youth survive. A lot of youth make their earning feeding from social media. So if these leaders, they want to put an end to this insecurity in Nigeria today, they know how to do it. And that's why they won't want to do it. The best thing we need to do as a nation, let's stand up, let's know what we want. What part of the most important thing we want as our scale of preference now is regional government. And we must stand up and tell ourselves the truth. A man have a need. We have a need as a country. Yes, we cannot shy away for it. The preference things we need now in Nigeria now is having regional government. Then if a set of people feel that regional government is not welcome because they feel that they are too weak, their region have been destroyed, they cannot provide for themselves, then we divide, we go our own way. This is not like a country where monkey they walk, babu they chop. If you allow criminalities, bandit, and all that to destroy a region, and you are putting hope here that whatever anybody work here, they will share it at the end of the day so that you eat, it will not work. It will not work. Let everybody face their own region. Consume what you eat. Pay percentage to the federal. Take care of your insecurity. Then if you fold your hands and allow the bandit to overrun you, so be it. If we agree on this, we come to a conclusion of this whole matter. I think this is the simplest way to solve this issue of insecurity in Nigeria. Solving the hardship of the economy. That's why I'm saying that this 2022 will be the best option for Nigeria. We have Atiku Abubakar who is running for the North now, a public figure who want to run, even if he has not declared. We are seeing his move. We have Bola Ahmed Tinubu from Southwest now, who is there already, who is warming up to take over again, even when many Nigeria have given up on him. That there is no single thing that Nigeria can praise him. You are the first president who removed subsidy, and as such, people are expecting much from you that, oh, with this, you'll be able to have touched Nigeria's life since we are bearing the pain. But as we speak to you now, you are collecting the money for subsidy. Money is supposed to be paying subsidy. You share it for the governor, share it for your elite people, and the poor masses are suffering. And yet, no tangible something you can say, oh, during Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this thing has been done. No. The electricity is not stable. Most of the areas now you can see now is 2 day on, 1 day off because their transformer is weak. They cannot change their transformer. They are nothing have affected so much in terms of road infrastructure. It's nothing to write home about. Then we have Peter Obi in the other side here, Southwest, who they feel that is far better among of them in terms of integrity, in terms of movement and all that. So we can use this opportunity. Let's go by regional government. Let Obi control the south to southeast. Let Atiku control the north, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu control the west. Then we'll look for somebody who will be a prime. What is it called? Just put it ahead the way America did their own things, and will be better. If we go by the word British say we cannot divide, one Nigeria is non-negotiable. They are always saying because they are making from us. They are always saying one Nigeria is non-negotiable because we are the only way they've used to develop their country, just like the same way France are doing when Burkina Faso came up with enough is enough and tried to cut out their wings. And today you can see what is happening in France. As I speak to you now, there are many cities, towns in France now, they don't have light now. It has never happened before. Because the eyes of Africans they were using to shine has opened. They are cutting away from them. Niger, they are out of them. Burkina Faso are out of them. DR Congo is out of them. Algeria is gone. So in all of this, you see that the day Nigeria wake up and see enough is enough, let's put an end to it. We will liberate ourselves. Unlike today where we see many Nigerians now run to UK, to Canada, to go and seek for greener pasture. Why you have everything in your fatherland to succeed? No matter how rich, how wealthy you are, where you are in diaspora, you are a slave. Please share this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching.